You're watching the SCAC Player of the Week interviews. It's week 7 of the 2018-19 SCAC swimming and diving season. Today, we're joined by the SCAC Women's Diver of the Week, junior Riley Wadehra of the Colorado College Tigers. And Riley, first of all, congratulations and thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to do it.
Riley, you and the rest of your Tiger teammates coming off an impressive 131-112 dual meet victory against Division II CSU-Pueblo this past week, improving to 5-1 on the season in dual meets. This team has also turned in a top 3 finish in its other invitational on the year, about halfway through the swimming season, a little more than 2 months out from conference championships. Where is this team at in terms of its progression? How have you seen this group grow over the first few weeks of the season, and what's the confidence level like?
Yeah, that's a great question. I definitely think at the beginning, especially on the diving side, we were a little bit more timid, trying to get comfortable. But now that we're halfway through, almost at the end of our regular season, the confidence is definitely there. We're all just excited to show up, do some fun dives, and kind of see what we can do. It's been really fun.
Individually, Riley, you were outstanding this past weekend in that dual meet victory, taking home wins in both the 1 and 3 meter boards with scores of 246.15 and 230.56 respectively in the wins. Take me through your weekend on the boards. How were you able to be so successful out there for the Tigers?
Yeah, so I always love the Pueblo meet. It's always really fun with the women's team, so that definitely helped. I actually changed up my back press for this meet. Coming back from Thanksgiving, I really wanted to do something different and have more confidence, and I think that really helped me in the meet kind of be excited to be there and show off my new approach, show off what I knew I could do now that I had changed things up, and so that was really exciting.
Not only did you have individual success, but the Tigers post a 1-2-3 finish on both boards, showing strength in numbers with this team. Talk a little bit about having kind of that strength and how that changes sort of your overall approach, the competitiveness in practice, the way this group continues to push itself day in and day out, and then also, of course, obviously the help that it gets in terms of putting points on the board during meet. So, what does it say about this team and the success they had this past weekend?
Yeah, I think our dive team, we're all really close. We're all competing with each other at all times. When we're trying to do the same dive, we'll work on it together, go back and forth, and really try and have that support system. So then when we do go to meets, we all know what we're doing and we all feel really comfortable cheering each other on, and it becomes sort of a back and forth to see what we can do. And this past weekend, we weren't even at full strength. 2 of our girls are out with concussions, and so I know once we come back and it's all of us, it's a really good feeling just to have all those people there who know what you're doing and who can just support you and push you to be better all the time.
Riley, you talked a little bit about coming off of Thanksgiving and sort of changing up one of your dives and the comfort that you had going to this past meet this weekend in terms of showing that off. As I mentioned now, a little over 2 months away from the SCAC championships and sort of that championship portion of the season. Take me through what it looks like in terms of you kind of deciding on what those dives and preparing for those dives will look like going into championship season. Kind of what is the cutoff to where you want to change or tweak or adjust, or is that an ongoing process? As a diver, how do you kind of decide the way that it ends up playing itself out heading into championship season?
Yeah, so I've had a few goals kind of by conference. I want to do certain dives, have certain things in my list, and so that's definitely a training trip activity that we have planned. So we have a lot of ideas for training trip and things that I want to improve on. So 1 or 2 new dives actually, hopefully before the CC Classic, so I can get them in competition before conference. But if not, I'm probably going to throw them anyway. But definitely cleaning things up, trying to hit consistency and doing so many dives that it doesn't faze me anymore. Hopefully that I can get all that in before conference.
And finally, as we look ahead, one final meet before the holiday break against St. Norbert next Monday. Take me through kind of your expectations heading into that meet. What will be key for this team to sort of continue the early season success that you've had to this point in the year?
Yeah, I think the main thing for this meet is to just go in with that confidence and have a good time with it and know that kind of our team is there to support us. Again, Emily said this, but Franco is going to be there, who was our assistant coach a few years ago, and we're all really excited to see him, dive for him again, and just have him there. But also, I think hopefully just we can have our team on our home boards to finish up and have a good time and just have a good home crowd and enjoy ourselves.
Now it's time for the fastest minute in all Division III athletics. That's right, it's the SCAC 60, a chance for you, SCAC Nation, to get to know your SCAC players of the week a bit better. Riley, are you ready?
Yes.
We'll put 60 seconds on the clock, and here we go. Riley, you have a time machine. Are you heading into the future or back to the past?
Back to the past.
What is your favorite snack food?
My favorite snack food? Popcorn?
Do you have any pre-dive rituals or routines that you always have to make sure you go through?
I do. I always throw my chamois really hard on the ground so that it makes a noise.
If your friends could compare you to one animal, what animal would that be?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe some sort of bird?
What's your favorite holiday/Christmas movie?
My favorite holiday movie? I really like The Polar Express.
What's your current must-watch TV show right now?
Oh, Gilmore Girls.
Favorite cereal?
Vanilla Almond Crunch from Trader Joe's.
When you're not in the pool or in the classroom studying, what's your favorite way to kill some time right now?
Probably watching Netflix with my roommates.
And that will wrap up the fastest minute in all of Division III athletics, the SCAC 60. Again, this week we were joined by the SCAC Women's Diver of the Week, Junior Riley Wadehra of the Colorado College Tigers. Riley, again, congratulations on your honor and best of luck as you continue to march forward throughout your junior season.
Thank you so much.